This recording was done at the Westminster Cemetery in Westminster, California. Before I play it, I need to explain the circumstances of that day so you can follow along. I had made arrangements with a co-worker by the name of Darwin to pick him up at his house on Saturday morning, and we could go over to the cemetery from there. Well, I arrived at his house and he had a surprise for me. He had purchased another car and wanted to know if we could go to the cemetery in his car, and just so he could show it off to me. I said that'd be fine, and away we went. While at the cemetery, while we were walking around, we came across a marker that was totally covered in dirt and roots, and it looked pretty bad. So on this recording, you'll hear me comment about the groundskeepers and the fact that I found a rock and that the roots are pretty deep. But take a listen to the recording.
Oh, the groundskeepers, yeah. Yeah. Open top. And a rock or something, or a stake. It's pretty deep. Oh, here's a rock.
There's so many things on this recording that it's actually going to be easier to highlight our voices. Now here in the beginning, you can hear us talking. This is where we mention the groundskeepers.
Oh, the groundskeepers, yeah. Yeah.
And then down here on the end, again, this is our voices, or my voice anyway. And here you'll hear me mention how deep, and the fact that there's a rock that I can use to help scrape off this the buildup of dirt. Take a listen.
It's pretty deep. Oh, here's a rock. It's pretty deep. Oh, here's a rock.
So then the rest of the recording is EVP. Let's play that entire recording again. Take a listen.
Oh, the groundskeepers, yeah. Yeah. Open top. And a rock or something, or a stake. It's pretty deep. Oh, here's a rock.
Now I don't have enough time in this video because of the length to put it all on one one video. So what I'm going to do is take it one section at a time. And this recording, I'm just going to take this section right here.
And a rock or something, or a stake. And a rock or something, or a stake.
For the longest time, I had no idea what that was saying. I know what it sounded like, but which didn't make any sense.
And a rock or something, or a stake.
And I even posted it on an EVP website asking if somebody else knew what it said, thinking maybe it was German or something. But anyhow, one day I decided to reverse it and listen to it, which I did. Let me reverse it now. And when I heard this, I almost fell off my chair for what it was saying. Take a listen.
It's power in it. It's power in it.
Now, what I hear are the words, "You're hitching with Darwin."
It's power in it. It's power in it.
So that to me is the fact that they're mentioning my coworker by name. His name is not a common name. His first name is Darwin, which is very uncommon. And the fact that they knew the events of that day just totally amazes me.
It's power in it. It's power in it.
Anyhow, That's this section of this recording. Let me play it again, and then please look for, I guess, part 2 for another section of it that I'll try and explain, but I wanted to get through this one first. And again, please visit my website, evpmessage.com, and thanks for listening.
The groundskeepers, yeah. Yeah. Open top. And a rock or something, or a stick. That's pretty deep. But here's a rock.
Thanks again.